Hey guys, what's going on? Artie the Cigar Guy here, and we are actually doing an update to yesterday's video discussing the top 25 Cigar Aficionado cigars of 2019. So, yesterday we spoke about 10, 9, 8. Today we are going to be delving into 7, 6, and 5. So again, just to reiterate really quickly, what they do is they start on Monday and they release 3 per day, making 9 cigars over the next 3 days. Then they do the number 1 cigar of the year, and then they release 11 through 25. So we are in day 2, therefore we are discussing number damn, this shit's always 7, 6, and 5. Alright, so let's just get into it. So at number 7, we actually have the Illusione EPERNAY 10th anniversary. Now, this is actually quite interesting selection. I don't see Illusione too often on the Cigar Aficionado top 25 list, but that's actually pretty cool. So the EPERNAY series has actually turned 10 years old this year, okay? So what they decided to do is release this special Dia Osta cigar to commemorate this momentous occasion. Now the EPERNAY is not particularly known to be a strong cigar. It is more mild to medium, maybe medium cigar. It specifically uses the lower primings of the lower part of the tobacco plant, which gets less sunlight, and therefore, you know, when you ferment it, you know, it doesn't produce as much oil. It's usually used to, give more of a smoother flavor. Another great thing about the cigar is it's very decently priced. It's about $12. It is Illusione, so we do have these cigars being made in Nicaragua, and this particular size is actually a 6x50, so pretty reasonable. Now at number 6, we have one that I very strongly agree with, the OLIVIA v LANCERO. Bellissimo. Watch my shows, you'll not know this, but I am a huge fan of Lanceros. I love Lanceros. I think they are the perfect smoke. It might be a little bit romanticized for me because I know Fidel Castro actually liked the longer, thinner smokes. When I roll, my favorite sizes to roll are usually Lanceros, so I do have a kind of affinity for it. So maybe cheating a little bit, but damn, do I love the OLIVIA V. I think personally, out of any cigar that exists on this planet Earth that I've smoked of the most, it would probably be the OLIVIA V. Cocoa notes, chocolatey notes. I mean, when I was just starting out, I was puffing away at these like crazy, and then I remember getting my hands on the Lancero at a time when I wasn't a fan of Lanceros, and then like just that blowing me away, right? Because I used to be a size queen, right? Smoke production is very important. This is where I never really imagined how important the ratio of the wrapper to the filler was, how that affects the flavor. I got into most of that when I started rolling, and so that's why this OLIVIA v Lancero is very special to me, as you can tell. It's OLIVIA, so we know it's made in Nicaragua. It's that traditional 7x38 size. Okay, just how the Lancero should be. Best thing about it is the price. It's only $8, and sometimes it's really funny. Cigar companies tend to charge more for Lanceros, but in this particular situation, the Lancero is actually very cost effective. Now, this one, I definitely haven't smoked. As some people know, I am not the biggest fan of Rocky Patel, but at number 5, we have the Rocky Patel ALR 2nd edition Toro. Now, try to stay unbiased, okay? I personally have not smoked the cigar, but I know that once in a while, okay, here's how I break down Rocky Patel, okay? Like the rapper, Lil Wayne, right? Lil Wayne comes out with like 1,000 tracks, so you're gonna have like 3 bangers, okay? And Rocky Patel has a similar structure. They come out with about 1,000 cigars, 997, but 3 of them are bangers. And this might very, very, very well be one of those cigars. So this is one of those cigars that Rocky Patel decided to pump out in only small quantities, kind of making it a little bit rarer, making it a little bit more sought after. This is actually the 2nd edition. The 1st edition that came out was a completely different cigar. This one has a Nicaraguan binder and filler and a San Andreas wrapper, okay? It's also got a really nice size, about 6.5 by 52 ring gauge, so I think that's about perfect. What I'll end with is this. Even though it's a Rocky Patel and I have quite a strong dislike of that particular cigar. Not the brand or the company or Rocky Patel as a person, just the cigars. It's really nothing personal. I will look out and get my hands on this cigar and review it, just because I always think it's important to give a fair chance. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that was the number 5, 6, and 7 of the top 25 Cigar Aficionado list. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, give me a like, give me a follow, maybe share the video, who knows. I will be going through every single one, so make sure you check in every single day to check out exactly how I break down each cigar. Peace!
I love cigars. Blah, blah, blah.